With four walls, give me the right brush and I draw off. Now take it or leave it, listen, it's your loss. The scoreboard showed him a couple buckets from going off. And told myself I would chill, but now I'm showing off. Tired of being calm and collected. But if I snap, I'll be the bad guy, the image projected. I'm well known in the hood, the young and good and connected. Ain't Birdman, but when you say my name, you better respect it. I see they try and make it come up, can't give them the leverage. Thought he's out here looking thirsty, never give them a beverage. Cause once you feed them, they come back to you. But when you down, they turn their back to you. Tell them you broke, watch how they act to you. I give them the pain in the game in the same verse. Cause lying take energy, but really the true work. And you gon' get a mud pie back if you do dirt. So play these streets carefully and you'll be a new shirt. It's your boy Quizzy F, aka Mr. VHS, aka Mr. Oh They Know. Southside, we outside. Just came from, studying the greats. Not only that, taking advice, you feel what I'm saying? Constructive criticism played a heavy part because I didn't just get like this overnight. So it definitely took some time, but just being able to listen and educating myself as well and studying, like the great rappers before me. So it was plenty of blueprints laid out. So I just took from that and added to what I already know. And that's how I got where I'm at now. That's actually a funny story within itself. 4th grade, I was just minding my business. I can't make this shit up. Fucking some young boy named Marquell, he came up to me and was like, I want to battle you after school. And remind you, like, I never even like rapped none of that shit. Like, I ain't do it in class or nothing. So like I don't even know where this shit came from. So lunchtime came around, I went to go find my big brother and shit. So I'm like, yo, can you write me a rap? I got rap battle after school, like, you know what I'm saying? He like, alright, I got you. So I wait till after school, like 10 minutes before school let out. I go holler at him, he tell me how to rap it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I read it off the paper and everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, then, like, I won the joint, and from there, I was like, oh, like, niggas was fucking with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, 9 years old, 10 years old, bro, I'm in 4th grade, like, niggas in class, like, yo, you really can rap, like, you hot, like, I'm like, alright, fuck it, like, I want to start rapping, let's stick to it. And, like, from there, I told him I wanted to be a rapper. He's like, alright, you want me to write for you? I'm like, no, I want to do it myself, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it happened. I mean, besides my brother, myself, you know what I'm saying, a couple of my peers, you feel what I'm saying, like 56 Zine, 56 Doe, I mean, J-Rock, you know what I'm saying, like Marymatic, Black 57, I mean, but as far as like who I would mirror if you would like really listen, I guess, you know what I'm saying, a lot of influence come from Big Sean, Nipsey Hussle, you feel what I'm saying, Drake, you feel what I'm saying, Meek Mill, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, rappers like that. Right now, I've been on the Young Dolph wave. I've been listening to Young Dolph a lot of Future, Uzi. I mean, of course, Big Sean, Nipsey forever. You feel what I'm saying? Drake, he got that Dark Lane demo. That's still in effect for me. Like, I still put that in rotation. That Wayne Funeral album go dumb hard. Like, Core. You feel what I'm saying? Couple Meek, couple rappers is popping right now. I was hurt. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, like, it was just for the culture itself, it was a real bad moment, you know what I'm saying, like, it was a tragic loss, like, dramatic drama, like, nobody was ready for that, like, to this day, like, we still feel it, you feel what I'm saying, like, it was, it's definitely, it's hurtful. You know what I'm saying, more than anything, just to even hear how it went down and to know his story and to know what he was doing. Like, if you were a fan of him, like, it definitely affected you. and it affected me. Oh man, you know, I ain't about to sit here and try like give everybody no sob story and nothing like that, but my story was definitely a little more peculiar than others. You know what I'm saying? It was odd for me, you know, being a middle child on both sides, mom and dad, having multiple kids, being a middle child of both. So it's like I wasn't really understood. You feel what I'm saying? Like I ain't really like it was like a period of time like I felt like you know, like I was alone. You feel what I'm saying? Like I was just like in my own bubble. So you know, like actually like doing that. You feel what I'm saying? Like really like bagging dope on my mom banging gospel. It just was like it came from me feeling like I was soulless. You feel what I'm saying? Like knowing, you know what I'm saying, it's wrong doing it in our household and knowing what she, you know what I'm saying, praise and worship and stand for and all that. But like at the same time, it was like I had to, you know, do what I had to do. You feel what I'm saying? Because like, yeah, you had your beliefs and all that, but your beliefs wasn't, you know what I'm saying, putting money in my pocket. Because niggas, you know what I'm saying, like not no white person, not no poppy, you know what I'm saying, like niggas will really touch you there.
They'll touch you.
You feel what I'm saying? Like
every day.
Niggas
the simplest
really
shit.
Disrespectful shit. Niggas will really do nut shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas will really do unexcusable shit that gotta come with a consequence. And it should be like how, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how hard it is to really be like, you know what? Black Lives Matter. Fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? When it's really like, you know, I could really kill this nigga right now. And you know how easy it is to really just kill him?
Simple as shit, bro. Especially if you got a joint on you, especially if you feeling some type of way that day, especially if you already going through something.
I feel like conflict resolution should be an actual subject in school. Like, you know how like
why?
Like a PE class, like you should have like a conflict resolution class.
What is that gonna do though? What is that gonna do?
What is that gonna do? It's
already got a counselor.
It's anger management. All right, you got a counselor. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna keep it all the way to the oils. You know what I'm saying? We had counselors, right? But in real life, how many times has it been where it's like you try to actually go talk to a counselor and they be on some shit like, oh, I'm busy or I got something to do. Like they can't always talk to everybody. You feel what I'm saying? So to have a class to where as though it's somebody that got every motherfucking class in that school, they, you know what I'm saying, basically counseling you, coaching you on how to handle shit and go about shit and think about shit. I was actually privileged enough to live with my mom and my dad, not in the same household, but I was raised by both. Like I spent time evenly with each. It was a point in time where I learned I needed to learn how to be a man, you know. So Mom Duke said it's time to go live with your pop. And I lived with my pop from the age of 12 to about, I want to say 20. You know what I'm saying? But before that, it was like young though, like it was like a monthly thing. Like I was like, I couldn't really pinpoint who was like the main one because I was always back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So I really had my mom and my dad growing up. You know, again from just explaining being the middle child, you know, the whole not being understood, not being heard thing. I guess for me it felt like, you know, like a lack of love in the crib. You feel what I'm saying? Like nobody to talk to, nobody to turn to type shit. Like it was open arms in the streets. So that's how I was out there. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought it was love out there at the time, so that's why I was out there. I've been in a couple juvenile places. Let me see that later. I'm in a couple juvenile places, but the first time was just me on some dumb shit, some young dumb shit, spray painting out Derby. Two of my homies and shit. Got put on probation, and then
nigga, you ain't run.
Oh, I ain't running. They pulled up on us. We was on a little, we was on one of these blocks. I forget. It was out up at Darby and shit. Darby, one of them. So I don't really know the police, but like, nigga was 12 and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? We just was out there about to walk home and shit. We saw some homies, and we was kicking it for a little bit. The cops whooped us or whatever. They started like looking at everybody's hands and shit, and we had like the little like black spray paint shit on our hands. So, you know what I'm saying? Out of like the like 12, 13 niggas that was out there, they got me and two of my homies and shit, because we was the only ones who had the spray paint on our hands and shit. But I ended up violating probation a little later down the line and shit on some assault charge type shit, like tipping on shit, whatever. Sent me up to Gabe's. I'm saying, came home, ain't learned my lessons, still in the same type time. Got sent up Summit Academy. Came home, kinda learned my lesson, but still was rapped out. You know what I'm saying? Went on a run for a little bit, got booked again, went up Newcastle. And then came home 2013. I ain't been booked since. You know what I'm saying? I've been chilling. Like, I ain't on probation, parole, none of that shit. Ain't got no PO, none of that shit. Like, man, I'm cool. I'm just focused on music, getting money, taking care of my son. My son that's on the way. Nigga about to get married and shit. Like, man, I'm just focused on what's important. Number one, my kids. Upset. Number two, definitely would be knowing that I got something to prove. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's important to me, because like, if you feel as though you got something to prove, you gotta do that shit. And you gotta like really put your all in that shit and make that shit count. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's important to make everything that I do count. So, you know what I'm saying? Family is important, you know what I'm saying? Besides my sons, you know what I'm saying? My wife, my dad, brothers, all, mom, all that good shit, you know. And man, staying true to myself is important, you know what I'm saying? Because you can get lost with the, you know, like the buzz coming in, you know what I'm saying? Like fans and all that type shit. But like, I feel as though like it's important to not let that type of shit get to me. You feel what I'm saying? Because like, it'll change who I am as a person if I let that shit get to my head. So I feel like it's important to just remain myself. I mean, at the end of the day, it just comes to, you know, having a sense of self. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I know me, I know what I'm capable of, I know what I do, and I know what works for the next person might not work for me, but what works for me might not work for the next person. You feel what I'm saying? So staying true to myself is just doing what I've been doing, and you know what I'm saying, to keep doing that and to capitalize on the moves that I've been making, and you know what I'm saying, intensify it. You feel what I'm saying? Like I feel like staying true to myself again is, you know what I'm saying, you gotta know who you are to stay true to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know others around you to stay true to yourself. You can't get influenced by what don't matter. You feel what I'm saying? Because once that happens, you're not true to yourself no more. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you're basically controlled by everything around you. I mean, and I don't let everything around me control me. And I know the difference, you know what I'm saying, between real and fake. So that's how I stay true to myself. I have no problem collabing in Philly personally, but it's definitely a lot of ego in the city. And if Philly could get past that, we'd be great. Like, as far as like talent goes, there's nothing Philly can't conquer. Like, we really the best at everything we put our mind to. And if we put our mind to unity, like, you know what I'm saying, like, it should be no reason why nobody should be working with nobody. Like, everybody should be working together. Like, you know what I'm saying? But as far as me collaborating with people, I'm all for it. I'm all open to it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like honestly, since you're asking, the only problem I do have is intimidation. You feel what I'm saying? Like, certain rappers might, or certain artists, period, might just think, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm subjected to one lane, or You feel what I'm saying? Or I'm a certain type rapper, or I'm not as hot as they were expecting. And then it's like when I really, you know what I'm saying, like surpass what they were even envisioning, you feel what I'm saying? Like it kind of like affects them in a certain way. And the fact that like I'm so humble and I'm not cocky and I don't act like I'm bald, even though I am bald, I feel like people don't know how to take that. So that's why I don't work with a lot of people. That's why I haven't worked with a lot of people. I've reached out to a lot of motherfuckers to work, you know what I'm saying? And again, like it come down to ego. Motherfuckers' egos don't want to get bruised. Like they don't want to be like, you know what I'm saying, or the bull who don't curse just hopped on my track and, you know what I'm saying, ate. You feel what I'm saying? And that's okay. Like that's okay. I gotta learn to be alright with motherfuckers protecting their ego. You know what I'm saying? People gonna do that shit. Everybody want they shine. But that's the problem with why a lot of people can't collaborate in Philly now. What's next for me, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm an optimist, so I really can't even give you a answer to that because I don't know the future. You feel what I'm saying? Like I can sit here and tell you like what's next for me is I'm gonna blow, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to drop some shit, I'm gonna put my other, I can get smoked, I can die in my sleep. You feel what I'm saying? Like anything for real. So but like honestly though, I feel like what's next for me is greatness. You feel what I'm saying? Cause like I'm on the path to it. I'm doing everything I gotta do. I'm taking all the proper steps. You know what I'm saying? Like all the legal moves and all that shit that, you know what I'm saying, like all the intelligent great motherfuckers would do. You know what I'm saying? So what's next for me is what's meant for me, and that's greatness. You feel what I'm saying? Like to be a heavyweight in this game, like to really be noticed and recognized and, you know what I'm saying, acknowledged. That's what's next. I actually do got my own LLC that I just started. Anybody that know me know I had this VHS thing going for the longest. You know what I'm saying? I finally turned that into something professional to where as though I could, you know what I'm saying, gain revenue off of. I mean, but yeah, I got a couple folks backing me. I mean, I got my man Gunner. He got his shit, Body to Beat Productions. You know what I'm saying? I got my old head Keith, 4th and 1 Entertainment. You feel what I'm saying? Like I got them backing me. You feel me? So I'm alright. I'm alright right now as far as like like financial sponsors and shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? And like critical support. You feel what I'm saying? I could get that from both of them. So, you know what I mean, like them backing me is like it's a real compliment to what I'm trying to accomplish. Yeah, I would recommend Understand. I feel like that track it get more in depth of what my mind is like, you know what I'm saying? Like not necessarily my thought process, but how I've been going about life lately. So like if you can like take that and, you know what I'm saying, piece together what I was talking about in the track, you'll see where I came from, what I overcame, and what I'm trying to overcome now. Right now, I feel like people don't understand me honestly because I'm not popping. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's a Philly thing. You feel me? Like I gotta be somebody for people to actually be checking for me and try to like really know about me and learn about me. And as corny as it is, like, alright, fuck it. It is what it is. I just gotta put the work in. You feel me? But not only that, it come down to being like educated and actually presenting my music the way I do. Some people might not feel as though what I rap about fit their lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you really listen, like, I'm talking about everything. Like, I done been in the field. I done seen the snakes. You feel what I'm saying? I know what's real. I know what's not. Like, I know what hurt. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I done lost homies just like, you know, I'm talking about the same stuff as everybody else, but the way I'm talking about it, you feel what I'm saying? They not used to it. They used to hearing it the same way. But when they hear it to where it's though like one of their family members or their OGs coming off, because you feel what I'm saying. Like that's how I was brought up. I was raised around older folks, so like the way I talk is a little more slick. You feel what I'm saying? So like a lot of shit go over people's heads. So you know what I'm saying, just come to being like I'm not understood because they can't understand. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like they can grasp it a little bit, but they can't fully grip like what I'm really saying. Like, I